Welcome back to another action figure review. In this review, we're going to be taking a look at the G.I.JOE Retaliation 1/18 scale Ultimate Storm Shadow, the Cobra Ninja. This figure was released in 2012, part of the G.I.JOE Retaliation movie line. This is possibly one of the best Storm Shadow versions that Hasbro has released in the modern scale figures. This is a package that he comes in. You can see he has up at the top we have the roadblock and snake eyes, the G.I. Joe movie logo across the top. This says G.I. Joe Retaliation. Here on the right we see Storm Shadow in possibly one of the, in my opinion, worst accessories that Hasbro's ever made. But we'll take a look at that shortly. We see over here that has ninja fighting action, which is because of that terrible accessory. But the Ultimate Storm Shadow nameplate is right here with the Cobra insignia. We have the choking hazard warning here. Choking hazard for small parts, not for children under the age of 3. Hasbro logo, and these are recommended for ages at least 4 and older. The bottom packaging, here's UPC. Probably doesn't help you out at all today because these are actually, 9 years old now. Here is the side of packaging. If you want to go ahead and read that, you can pause it. Here's the back of the packaging. Here's some literature here. Here's some other figures that were available in that line. We have the Hasbro logo, Paramount logo at the bottom. Then we have some product shots of Storm Shadow with various accessories that it comes with. This figure is loaded with accessories. This is a fantastic value when it was released at retail. As of today, here we are, January of 2021. These things go for anywhere from $75 and up on the third market like eBay or Amazon. They're very sought after right now and very pricey. As you can see here on the left, we have Storm Shadow. And you see some of his accessories. He has 2 swords, a sai, and you can see that he has his vintage style backpack or sword holder, whatever you want to call it. So let's go ahead and take a look at this figure. There's not much in paint wise for this figure. He's just molded in his white traditional outfit. He does have his traditional ninja mask. He has his insignia here on his chest. He has a black belt, and he has that black strap that goes to his backpack. I was going to call it a backpack. Then he does have his white wrist gauntlets here. Or wraps. It's not much for color wise because he is exactly what his 80s design was. He does have his shirtless sleeves here on his arms. He does have a peg hole on his back. He has a peg hole on each foot for a stand. Very nice. For articulation, his head is on a ball joint. It will rotate. It can go 360, but it's kind of tight there because of the way it's designed. But you could get it if you wanted to do that for whatever reason. His arms do rotate 360 all the way around. And they go up until it hits his shoulder pad there, I guess. It says bendable elbows. Sure, almost 90 degrees. That one looks like it's 90 degrees. He has very unique hands for some of his really unique accessories that he comes with. His wrists do go 360 all the way around. This hand here has an in and out joint on it. And this accessory, this hand here, goes up and down to use some of his other accessories. There's a joint right there. He does have a chest or stomach articulation here. You can rotate that 360 if you want to. He has a slight of an ab crunch. Does lean back. Oh yeah, his head does look down just a tad and up a tad. He does sit perfectly, like all Joes should. His belt is here on the side. It doesn't get in the way because of the way it's positioned. He does have double jointed knees. And he does have some very cool ankle articulation. He pretty much get his feet to go all the way down, and then just a tad bit side to side, and they do not rotate. So just basically up and down like this, and a little bit side to side, not very much at all. But it does lean a tad bit. But you can get some pretty nice poses out of Storm Shadow if you want. He does stand very well. So first off, let's take a look at his accessories. Here he has a backpack. He has a Arashikage logo here on the back. He has his arrow quiver, I think it's called. And he has some arrows that are inserted, but they're not removable. They're just molded to the quiver. And then on here, he attached to that, molded, he has his 2 sword sleeves. But one of my pet peeves for this figure is I hate cheaping out on molds like this. This should be full sleeve here. Because once you put the swords in, you can see the sword. It takes away from the appearance of the figure. Hasbro does that with the Transformers too. It's very irritating for me. I don't like that. So that's one thing I do not like about this figure. So he has a pig on his back. And we want to angle that. Like, and an angle, his arrows are pointed one side so you can have his swords for the other side. There. I guess it's straight up and down. Okay. Here is his katana. He has a silver blade, black handle. This is actually a ninja sword, so it has a square here. And we want to stick this one into the larger of the sword sleeves. And then he has a short sword. Same design, same color. And this one just goes into the lower one. But as you can see here, you can see the swords through the case, and that's just, ridiculous. For the quality and the accessories that came with this guy, that would have cost him nothing to make that just a little bit better. Storm Shadow did come with his stand. It is a dog tag type stand. It has a hole here to where if you wanted to put him on a chain through it, I guess. It has one peg hole for his foot. And he does stand. Let's try it this way so it'll look better. Alright. This is pretty tough. I guess this foot does pivot more side to side if you, man, I don't want to break it because this is one of my favorite figures. Yeah. Well, we're going to not waste a whole lot of time on the stand. Every time you try to put his foot on, he kind of like, it turns and rotates, which I don't waste a lot of time on it. Something as silly as a stand, so we'll move on. He also comes with a black fan. It does not retract down, so it is sculpted like this, just in black plastic. He has a bow for his backpack. This is absolutely great because, you know, at least it comes with a string, even though it's plastic. It's better than nothing, which, you know, a lot of the figures are coming with. And I'm not sure, you might be able to just slip this somewhere, you know, down over something or between the belt there. He does come with one arrow. Just a black plastic sculpted arrow. And the arrow does fit into his quiver there. There's a place. You can actually get a couple in there if you had them, but that only comes with one. Very nice. He comes with his nunchucks. They are done in silver and they have a string on it. He comes with two sides. Which is nice because he does have these unique hands to where you can get some pretty cool positions with his size, like so. And then obviously you can put it, you know, then just grab the handle if you want to. Or he also has the ability to hold it like that with the other hand. Very awesome. Okay, so let's get those out of his hand because see how some of these other accessories he comes with is how we're going to move into some more accessories here that are extremely small. So we're going to give it the best we can here. So we'll start with the largest ones first. We have, forget what these are called. It's 2D's throwing weapons. He also comes with 2 ninja stars, which are very small. Let's see if I can lay them on my finger here. Maybe we can see them. Very, very small. 2 of those, I think they're also known as shurikens. They're just done in a gray plastic. Then he has these 2 weapons here, which I do not know the official name for, but we've all seen them in our favorite 80s ninja movies. It's basically a bar with 2 spikes sticking out, which also can be held. This is very, very small and hard to get in position. the best I want to be able to get. I don't want to spend too much time on one accessory. But he does have 2 of those. Very unique weapons. I haven't seen those in any other actual action figure. Now he has this pack. I'm just going to call this a pack of needles. It's done this, all these little accessories are just done in a silver plastic. But as you can see here, it actually is a pack of 3 needles. Now the 2 on the right and left you cannot remove, but there is a center one. It is so small here that you can throw them, you know, and a ninja can use to throw and kill his enemies with. And it actually, as small as it is, I mean, you're talking, I mean, these are so small, I can even barely hold on to them. You can put that middle one inside there. I'm not sure if we can do any better than this. See, this actually, it looks like there's 3, but the center one can be removed. But good luck grabbing it. Just put it in and I can't get it back out. But he can remove the middle one and throw it. These are some accessories that are guaranteed super easy to lose. That's a very nice accessory. And then he also comes with this alternate head from the actor from the G.I. Joe movie. So you can swap out the head if you want. Okay, and then the last thing is the possibly the dumbest accessory, in my opinion. This is some kind of, first when you first look at it, it looks like some kind of backpack. So you can extend the wings out like so. And then if you put your figure in here, there's a peg that goes over his back, and then you push on this button and it spins it. So it makes Stone Shadow do 360s as fast as you can push a button. And it has this big, this thing is huge. So you put your finger, it's just for your finger. It just rotates. Yeah, he just sits in there and he spins and spins and spins. I'm not going to bother demonstrating it because it's stupid. So, this is one of those gimmicks like your rocket firing backpacks that I'm pretty sure most collectors can live without. A lot of this detailing here in these stickers or paint, how they attach those on here, they're more like, gives you an idea of like the G.I. Joe Cobra gliders, kind of a version of that. But it wouldn't have been that bad if it was like, if he went under the bottom of it, it was a glider. But this is as dumb, but I guess it is what it is. Alright, well that's been our look at G.I. Joe Retaliation Ultimate Storm Shadow. One of my favorite figures, except for that crap accessory. I'm pretty sure a lot of people probably maybe throw them away, but I kind of kept mine just because it came with the figure, so I didn't want to like not have it complete or anything. So it just goes in the storage, and that's where it stays. And I usually don't swap all his head, so you know, his weapons and this Storm Shadow is what I use. display and mess around with. Highly recommend this figure. It is loaded with accessories. Great articulation. Great design. Kind of like the 80s Storm Shadow. It does not have the O-ring, but you know, it's a nice modern figure. If they come out with these in the Walmart Retro series, it'd be nice. That way, if you guys miss out on this one, people can get them. But I'm betting they won't. We'll have to wait and see. So if you guys enjoyed this video, if you did, please consider subscribing. This, like I said, this is a flashback to 2012. You never know what videos I'm going to upload. You can take a look at older, newer, rarer toys. That way you get notified by subscribing whenever I upload a video. And I do appreciate your support. So thanks for considering. And if you have already subscribed, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I wish you guys happy hunting and all your collectibles. Keep collecting. And we'll see you in our next review. Thanks for watching.